Hey guys, Epic Games HD here, bringing you another Pokemon Showdown gameplay. Since I fucked up the last one and I recorded the whole of the fucking screen and you couldn't see it, so I'm thinking, you know what, I'm gonna bring you a new, total fresh gameplay. Leave that one up there. I'm just gonna call it the fail recording. This game's longer and it isn't so much of a cheap. It's a very close game, lazy to win, and let's try and commentate this. I've already failed this commentary once. So I lead off with a Breloom. This is completely random teamed, but I can already see the first pick of Pokemon I got. So he puts my Breloom to sleep using his Tangela. I'm just like, fuck, this could be go. So he switches out to his Manatrix. I'm just like, oh, Manatrix, electric Pokemon, that could be easy enough. So I low sweep it. Fighting move. No, it won't do some damage. Toxic Orb gives me poison damage. I'm just like, oh, I'm going to keep low sweeping. Yeah. He has Flamethrower on that Manatrix. And I'm just like, you little what? So I switch it to Giratina, not knowing what the fuck just happened there. I take out Manatrix with a Shadow Ball. He switches into a Roserade right here, and this Roserade puts my Giratina to sleep. And basically, this sleep powder fucks up my Giratina. Not this one, but sleep powder does fuck up my Giratina later on. So I'm just like, fuck, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? He tries to put it to sleep again, and he just uses sleep powder. It misses. I try to pull off a Will-O-Wisp. Roserade avoided the attack. That was kind of embarrassing because we both just missed. He puts me back to sleep. I was hoping to get at least a burn off on him so he could just fucking die slowly and I would have a way of killing him. But that failed. So he brings in a Hippopotas. I bring in my Metagross. I set up Stealth Rocks. He sets up Stealth Rocks. So we both just rocked each other. I switch into Tangrowth, which is my tank of the team. Look at his sexy ass. He's just like, I'm gonna stay in his Hippopotas. He switches down to his Roserade to set up spikes. I'm completely oblivious to this, not knowing what he had. So I'm power whipping, thinking it would be the Hippopotas. I wasn't predicting the switch at all, but I should have really. So I power whipped it, wasn't that effective. He used spikes. I want to know what HP this is because it's super effective against grass, but it's also super effective against ground. I'll work that out later. But as you can see, I use Predictor Stairs, so I just use HP again. So my HP super effective, takes him down most of his HP. I'm going to do it again, but he sets up a Protect. So he's basically protecting himself from where that's ever coming. I'm just like, HP, he protected himself. I have a Ditto on this team as well, and I don't show it till later on. So I just use it again, his Protect rolls off, and I take him out. It's like, yeah. 2-1 to me. So he brings in this Wormadam Sandy, and since the sand's up, it's not that good. So I just use the HP again. He uses Toxic. So this thing has got Toxic damage. And then it's got the Storm damage. And all this guy does is fucking protect himself. So I HP, he's Protect. I heal, Sandstorm damage. That's basically all that happens. He just protects himself. IHP, that does nothing. Damage, Sandstorm, Poison. That's basically what happens. I use Synthesis to heal up. I shouldn't have though. I should have keep going for the HP, but I didn't want him to just go keep going to protect and waste my HP's PP. But if it was kind of lucky because he earthquaked and it's kind of taken my health down a bit, so he's protected again. I'm just like, fuck my life. At this point, I'm just like, right, I might switch out to a Pokemon that could deal with this better. So I'm just like, right, I'll switch out. I switch back into my Giratina, forgetting it's asleep. So he switches into his Tangela, and I'm just like, Giratina, wake the fuck up now, because I failed this already. He's still asleep. I was like, fuck. He's Leaf Storm, takes it down a bit, and he's just stuck. We're both stuck in the Sandstorm, getting damage done by his Sandstorm. So that Giratina's asleep. I can't do shit to this Tangela with this Giratina. He uses sleep powder, but he's already asleep. I'm thinking this guy's thinking if he sleep powder me, I'll never wake up, which is a bit OP. So I switch into my Metagross. It can take the sand very well. He uses Leaf Storm. I resist it, obviously. So he's using Sandstorm, taking down his health, and I'm resisting it. He switches back into his Wormadam Sandy, and I'm like, fuck. Earthquake, and he's resisted it. I think this is a Scarfed Metagross because that's the reason I switched out. His Earthquake, not very effective. I was not predicting that. I just couldn't be asked with the freaking Scarf. Scarf or Specs, one of them two. But anyway, he's protecting himself, and you see what I mean. I just Synthesis, tried to stay alive, waiting for his Protect PP to run out. So it's got PP5. I Synthesis again. He Earthquakes, takes it back down. Poison, heal, poison. Oh, it's the other way around. But anyway, as you can see, he switches out. I'm like, fuck. He goes into a Savine. Great. I just HP it. I think it's HP like ice. It's HP ice. Yeah. So I'm about dead. And he uses HP fire, I think, and takes my Tangrowth out. I was like, fuck. My one real chance of taking anything out. So I call in this Ditto. Don't know why. But this is right, that Survivee is scarfed, and I knew that from the beginning because I switched into this Ditto, set up a sub and realised I'm scarfed. So I'm like, fuck, I've just basically killed Ditto off. So I switched back out, switched back into Metagross because it's the only thing that can really tank the Sandstorm that has been put up by his Hippopotas. So you still see there's one Pokemon I've not brought out yet. So I just Bullet Punch it, hoping to get the kill, and it doesn't. He Synthesis, I'm just like, fuck. I'm just gonna spam Bullet Punch out, just Bullet Punch out till I can kill it. So I Bullet Punch again, it leaves him on 7% HP. Either way now, it's switching damage would kill him, so you can either leave it as even now, he can leave it in for Death Fall or just die from switching damage. I'm just spamming Bullet Punch because I know it would kill him. My Metagross stays, I stay in Metagross, he brings his Servine, I Bullet Punch again, I believe, and just do the same to the Servine. And he sets up Leech Seed, and this is where the game just got more horrible because I just get too much damage done to me. And this is why I lost this game. Because of the seeds. Anyway, Savine died. I'm just like, fuck it. I'm gonna bring in my sixth Pokemon, I believe. No, I bring in my Ditto, and I'm just like, right, which one of these can I transform into? I transform into this Wormadam Sandy, and I'm just like, wait, what can I do? I'm just gonna do his strategy. So I protect myself. He Toxits. I'm protected. I should have stayed in and did this for the whole game, but I switched out for some odd reason. Into Giratina, thinking he was awake. The freaking little bitch face of a Pokemon is still asleep. What lazy ass of an excuse of a Pokemon, guys. It's not nice. He just Earthquakes, it's a critical hit, takes out Giratina. Basically, I couldn't be bothered to play as Giratina. Switching to Cypher, that was Pokemon. Beautiful girlfriend just messaged me. That's happening quite a lot now. I use Aerial Ace, knowing it's super effective. If I knew this Cypher would have been this helpful earlier on, I would have used it earlier on. Nervous about bringing it in because it's not got too high defense, and he protected himself. I was like, fuck, Aerial Ace is not going to do shit to him. So actually, Wormadam Sandy's just like kind of sat there like, yeah, bro. He's ran out of Protect, but it failed. So I'm just Aerial Ace to take it out. I'm just like, right, I've got Cypher and Ditto, switching damage and Toxic on a Cypher. This is death fodder, and he's got a Tangela. This is the penultimate part of the game. I Aerial Ace him, leave him on 25% HP. He Synthesis, takes him back up to 50%. Damage from everything, takes out my Cypher. I've now got a Ditto, which is going to come in and die from spikes and switching. So, I lost that game. GG, he said. Yeah, I lost that game, but it was really close. Maybe if that Giratina didn't get put to sleep, the whole ending to that game would have been different. So, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this non-fucked up screenness, the enemy lDark. But anyway, I hope you guys realise this. I hope you guys like this video. One last thing to say, if you're wondering why my name's Epic Comics HD for once in my life, is because Epic Games HD made an account and I couldn't log into it, so I had to make covers. Look at that tangle. So, I think that was a good game. It was very close. Music. Oh, there is none. Right. So, anyway. Thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace out.